Hey, what's going on there, folks? It is Earthmaster. The end of June almost. June 29, 2018, 6:09 p.m. here on the West Coast. And take a look at the live stream right here. Earthquake 3D and also some various seismograph stations around the globe. And also Kilauea volcano. Still seeing quite a bit of activity in the earthquake department. And of course, as always, Fissure 8 being very active with the continued supply of lava being thrown up from the earth right there, creating new land. As I said in the past, this is probably going to be a long-term thing with this crack in the ground releasing lava. If anything, they'll probably rename this Fissure 8 system into some other name, I'm guessing, because it's definitely going to be long-term and it's here to stay for quite some time, I believe. Speaking of earthquake activity in Hawaii, been quite a bit of activity. Let's take you over here and show you guys a real quick. Was I on there? I guess I was. Okay. It's hard to tell sometimes if my short key is working, and if you guys watch this channel all the time, you know that's just something I do just to make sure that it is indeed working. So right now, this here is just a 2.5 and above for 1 day. Okay, 2.5 and above 1 day, 309 earthquakes just today alone. You can see pretty much centered around the crater summit region of Kilauea volcano there on the big island of Hawaii, the south side there. A little bit of activity still continuing in the lower east rift zone, and that's expected with the continued supply of lava being thrown up there from the surface, or from the depths below, I should say. But most of the activity all confined within that summit area. A couple of them big, but most of them 2.5 and above. We did have a 5.2 there earlier. As we've known, it seems like it does kick off a 5-pointer about every day, if not every day, at least every other day, a 5-point magnitude earthquake. And this is just a 2.5 and above. I kind of want to show you guys the all magnitudes, if it will let me, just for today. And take a look at the multitudes of earthquakes right here. Still confined mostly, really confined to the crater area, all within the summit region. Not a whole lot more difference in the lower east rift zone. 661 earthquakes. That is a lot of earthquakes, folks. Continuing in the big island of Hawaii there at Kilauea volcano. Taking a look at a lot of these depths here, they're still within about the surface range. A couple of them a little bit deeper, but it's definitely within the surface region. No deep earthquakes within that area that I'm noticing. There's a 3.6, but that's over here along the lower east rift zone where we're still seeing that lava come up and give us quite a show there at the Fissure 8 location. But definitely activity continuing. I mean, that's a lot of earthquakes, let me tell you. Checking the real-time tremor map, this here's last 3 hours. This goes back the last 2 days. Still showing quite a bit of movement up along the northern part of the Cascadia subduction zone there near Vancouver Island region. Not a whole lot in between, if you can see there. A couple dots there, here, and a little bit there in Northern California. But still pressure building up and twisting up like a pretzel. I don't know if I can consider that a pretzel, but it's definitely building up within this region as well. No surface quakes really to point out here in California. Fairly quiet for the most part. A couple small earthquakes, but none that's concerning at all. Yellowstone, real quick, covering this. I'm just going to do a quick update real quick because I won't be able to a little bit later. No swarms, no earthquake swarm, no magma movement, no magma injection. Stuff like this down here is just instrument adjustments and malfunctions, I guess, if you will, given the crazy reading. If that was the case here for this, we'd see it also on other seismograph stations, which we don't. So yeah, over here some more crazy interference right here. But other than that, looking pretty mellow, folks. So we'll catch y'all a little bit later, and peace out. Have a good night.